Alright, so boom. We finally made it. We finally got what we wanted after all this time, and it came with a pretty big feature. The constant blue balling from Trippie Redd and the usual non-existence from Cardi has finally added up to something that's not going to be scrapped in the same month that it's announced. Now I guess the question is, was it worth the wait? And to that I say, nah, not really. To be honest, this would have had better reception if it was just a leak, mainly because of how leaks surround Playboy Cardi and the hype around him as well. But seeing as this is just an actual release from Trippie Redd himself, I can't think of anything else other than just slight disappointment. The chorus isn't bad, it's for sure catchy and dishes out a sort of hype vibe with the beat that also carries the song, so it definitely doesn't start off on the wrong foot. But then when looking at Trippie's past music, if there's one thing to acknowledge, it is his ability to float on a chorus and beat like it's nothing. But as for the verse itself, I guess it's where my opinion on the song being somewhat of a disappointment stems from. It felt like Trippie was just throwing words together without it actually doing anything with the beat that was accompanying it. And I'm not saying like he has to be on some like spiritual, lyrical, physical, individual bullshit like Logic or whatever. But after listening over and over to this track, I definitely feel like Trippie was the one who shot himself lower in quality in music, especially when I hear this verse. But now as for Cardi, it also felt like he didn't really fully go 100% when doing his verse, but it still had the usual feeling of most Cardi verses where if you focus on the lyrics too much, it will definitely make you lose interest. But instead, you were just meant to just get hyped to it. That's all. That's all. The whole point of when Cardi hops on the verse. I suppose my main issue with Cardi's verse I just wish it would have been longer. I kind of felt like he just tossed it in because of surrounding hype with the track, so it would definitely be something to cash a quick check on for both Cardi and Trippie in this case. Overall, this song just seemed a bit underwhelming, especially due to all the waiting that we did. I would have expected something that actually felt like they were both trying on the song and not just wanted to cash out on whatever hype they had left. Now I know Trippie was waiting on Cardi to send in his verse for over 1,000 years, and how Cardi can be a perfectionist when it comes to writing music, as they say. But even if that's being the case, Trippie probably shouldn't have hyped this collab up for like over 2 months, while at the same time disappearing once the hype has hit the fan. But that's just my opinion on it. What are your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me down in the comments and I'll try to reply. But in the meantime, just make sure to like, subscribe, follow my IG and Twitter, and have a good one. Peace.
Let me know when you're the man got them balls, man, but they don't good balls right now, boy. Real. Spooky ball, man. Look, I ain't on the floor, but I ain't even do the 50. I got red laces. Stupid.